And we begin with the highly anticipated inter-Korean family reunions. In what is sure to be an extremely emotional time, war-separated families on the Korean peninsula will reunite for the first time in over 60 years later today. Kwon Soa is in Goseong Gangwon province, not too far away from where the event will take place. Soa, have the families crossed the border yet?
Mark, most likely not yet, but very soon. Now, I'm here at the Goseong Unification Observatory, as you said, not that far away from the venue where the reunions will take place, the Mounth Kumgang resort. And if you look closely, you can also see the northern side of the Korean peninsula behind me. Now, around an hour ago, the buses carrying the 389 families and medical staff and also the media, for example, too, by 16 buses in the morning, and a few of them had to be taken by ambulance due to health issues. Now, many of them were in wheelchairs too, but that just shows how strong their will is to meet their North Korean families in this first round of reunions, which are 96 people, North Korean people, that applied to see their relatives in the South. Now, around 2.5 hours ago, the families arrived at the Inter-Korean Transit Office, where they were greeted by members and the president of the Korean Red Cross, the organizers of the event. Mark?
And so, when is the exact moment the families will finally get to see and embrace each other?
Well, the long-awaited moment is going to be at 3 p.m., 3:30 p.m. or 3 p.m. North Korean time, that is. And that's going to be when the families will all gather in the first group meeting. And on the second day, the families will be able to gather for private meetings, which will be closed to the media. Now, in total, the families will meet for 3 days, but their actual time together will only be 12 hours. But that is an extension from the usual 11 due to a request by the South Korean Unification Ministry. Now, it's seen as a good sign that the North agreed to the request. The families will have a lot to catch up with during the short amount of time given, like this participant.
When the June 25th war broke out, my sister and I were parted. I was 13 and she was 18. I made this pencil case for her. Other things I couldn't bring for her because they're too big and big things are not allowed.
Families hope for the event. Restrictions to gifts are not the only ones now. The South Korean families were briefed on the do's and don'ts in the North, which includes talking about politics and using specific wordings. Now, nevertheless, many families who haven't even gotten a glimpse of their loved ones yet are desperately waiting for these kinds of reunions to become a regular event. Now, less than 800 people will be part of the event, but there is an estimated 66,000 family members torn apart who haven't gotten the chance to see each other. And time is running out for these elderly people. This has been Kwon Soa reporting live from the Goseong Unification Observatory.